Hello everyone, Gifted Soul here. So today I am announcing a special offer. This offer actually has been a part of my business since I got started professionally in the psychic world. I've had my gifts all my life, but it took me some time to really embrace them and really figure out what they were. And during that time, I was, just trying to figure out how I got the gifts, where they came from, who I got them from, if I got them from anybody, just trying to practice everything. And so I decided to actually, a lot of people don't know this, but I went into this wanting to do it free of charge. But sometimes you have to do what you have to do. And for me, that was going on ahead and charging, and that's not what I wanted to do. Actually, somebody that first hired me on their platform told me we have to have websites for them so they can promote us, and we work there for free, actually completely free. We get nothing on that website. And she was like, well, so we charge on our own websites, but her website, we don't get paid for, we volunteer. And she saw my website and she was like, how do you expect to make any money without charging anybody? And your gift is too good to just be given away for free. And so that's where that started. So at first I went into this completely free. But by the time I could even, read for anybody at that point for free, she took a look at my website and said that that was a no-no. I don't need to be giving my time and energy out for free. And now I understand what she meant by that. But I did, however, make my services affordable. So while I'm at it, I guess I'll go ahead and talk about why we charge. I know a lot of people think that every psychic or reader claims to be accurate, but are really scam artists charging an arm and a leg. But actually, you kind of get what you pay for. So if somebody has like free services, like a free one question type of thing, it's okay. But then like some of them are just trying to draw people in, and like in a negative way. But the reason why we charge is because our work is no different than going to a job every day. A lot of people think we just sit down, pull cards, and read people and just tell people what they want to hear, and that's not it. At least not for the real ones like myself. I have to deal with this gift on a daily basis, whether we want to or not, constantly picking up on things. And then we have people that want us to look into certain things intentionally, and we can't give that up for free. You wouldn't go to a doctor's office or a dentist office or an optometrist or anybody like that without expecting them to eventually bill you. So it's like that. Like, we also have to make a living as well, and our work may be a little bit different because most of us was born with this gift, and we can't really control the gift sometimes and things like that. But it's a lot more than what people think it is, and so for that we do charge. And we do have to make a living. Some of us only do this for a living, so we can't give up every single thing for free. But I do try my best to do free things, but right now it is my only source of income, so I can't really do that much. But everything I have is affordable. So I actually was just gonna do my special offer, but then I decided to go ahead and do the why we charge thing, because people think that we're all scammers, and we're not. And there are some out there, but you can't, not everybody is a scammer, so you have to think about that as well. But anyway, the special offer is first time customers $5 for 2 specific questions. Please do not ask about fertility, anything health related, or asking me if or when somebody is going to die, including yourself. I don't do that for various amount of reasons, and I might put a video out on that whenever, but that I don't do. Now fertility is different. It depends on how you phrase the question. I can try to answer. It's not that I can't pick up on it, it's just that certain things we have to be careful answering legally, and those are one of those things. So do not use me as a substitute for health issues, financial, legal issues. You can use me for an advisor and a spiritual counselor to help you and give you answers on whether or not certain things are a good idea. But don't, use me as your, I wouldn't say therapist, but just be careful what you ask, because it's just some things that are not appropriate to ask a reader. And some readers will answer these questions, but most of it being because some of them won't care about your problems. They'll answer you anyway as long as you give them money. And I just really would stay away from any reader that will tell you when you're going to die, because that is just something that you don't want to look into, because all you will be doing is focusing on that date that this so-called psychic said that I would be leaving the world. And then instead of focusing on living in the here and now, you're focusing on that date, focusing on, I'm gonna die on this day, I'm gonna die on this day. You're not gonna be focused on what's going on in the present, and all that's gonna do is cause your anxiety to rise. And we also have free will, so that type of thing is just, I wouldn't ask. I do have a page on my website that tells you what I won't answer or look into. Please read that, and when you do, don't try to come ask me the question anyway. I've had this happen recently where there are people that know I don't answer certain things, and they see the page and then they come and ask me, well, I know you don't do questions on this and this, but I want to know this and this, but you already know I don't answer that, so why would you ask? So I am nice, I'm not rude, but sometimes people, are not very considerate of the reader. They think we're robots, they think we know everything, and they're expecting this big, I don't know what to call it, but they're expecting something that they just are not going to get. And I don't know if a reader, I don't know how many readers have that type of thing where they have a column specifically dedicated to things that they won't read into. Why on earth, if you see that, would you come and ask the reader that anyway? Death for sure I'm not gonna do, so please do not ask me that. And I do that because I care about my clients. If I didn't care, I would answer the question. That is just not a question I'm going to answer for a reason, and the reasons I've stated in here, and there are more reasons on top of that. Some people ask a question and then later on they're going to regret asking it, and those are one of those types of questions. And so do know I can't diagnose you with anything. Now I can pick up on health issues and different things like that, but I'm not diagnosing you. I might simply tell you to go get something checked out, but that is not me diagnosing you. Do go to a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a spiritual advisor, and please just use me as only that. And yeah. But yeah, if you go to that page, please do be considerate. don't ask me something that you already know that I'm not going to answer. And this is not me being rude. This is not even dedicated to anybody in particular. This is just saying whatever's on that page, I'm not going to answer it. And that's not only for my sake, but that is also to help you. So yeah. So anyway, the first time customers offer, I think I said it already, $5. 2 questions. August 11, 2018, I will be removing the offer completely, because Spirit has caused me to change some things on my services, which includes that offer. So it will be removed, and after the 11th it will no longer be available. So do grab it while you can. If you order today, I'm not going to promise that you'll get it today, but 2 to 3 days of wait time. Some people can get it in the same day. It just depends on everything. I'm working on different platforms, and so you do have to give me a little time. If you're not a new customer, you can get $5 off of the general $15.99 email reading. That just touches bases on everything in your life generally. No questions there. So yeah, that is the end. Again, please do refrain from asking fertility, health, and death related questions. Now, in the event that you want me to try to channel into somebody that has crossed over, I can try to do that. But as far as wanting to know when somebody will die, that is just something I'm not going to answer. So I wish you all love and light, and yeah. So I do also have like a collection of decks that, you know, if you want a customized reading with a particular deck, let me know. If I don't have the deck that you want me to read from, I would look into getting it. It depends on if I'm drawn to it or not. Yeah. I am now offering ASMR readings. Those are pricey due to the nature of the reading. So yeah, you can find me on My Tarot Advisor. You won't miss my face. You'll recognize me just by looking at me here. My real name will be up at the top, and then Gifted Soul Tarot Readings, it'll be at the bottom. It's a name that they picked. So yeah, you can see some of my testimonials there, which I think I may only have. Now, I have done more than the number of readings on there. It's they give you a number of ratings you have currently, but I have done more readings than that. Not everybody leaves a rate, so that's why the number may be small. I do have about 3 years of experience doing this professionally, but I have always had the gift. And I started with family and friends before I went on to doing it professionally and creating a website. Now, yeah, I do come in high demand. I'm highly recommended. Very accurate, to the point where I do have to tell people, if you do not want an answer to something and you know you're not going to be prepared for the answer being good or bad, don't ask me, because my accuracy level is through the roof. I'm not bragging, but that is just the way that it is. I do have a boss that will tell you that my gift is very, very, very accurate. So just be careful what you ask, because I can't control what I get from Spirit, and 9 times out of 10 what I'm telling you is going to be correct. I'm not going to be correct all the time. There's going to be times where I get stuff mixed up, obviously, but for the most part, my gift is something that I can say that I'm good at. So yeah. So anyway, that's enough babbling. Do be sure to grab a reading today. For the $5 two questions first time customer offer, again, that is going to be removed completely. Not April, I was about to say April, August 11th, 2018. If you get that, I will try to have it in today. I'm not going to promise it, but I will try to have it in to you today. If not, you can expect it 2 to 3 days after purchase. And I do go in the order that I receive payments, or I try to. Sometimes Spirit directs me to who needs it the most, but most of the time I do try to go by who sent payment first. So I can't promise you exactly what time of the day you will be receiving it. If you want to know how I connect using spirit guides, my angels. I look to get guidance from God. I use my angel oracle card decks. I use tarot. I use pendulum if I have to. I do use incense and candles and crystals, to kind of make the energies a little bit more cleaner, so that I can focus in on your situations and give you clearer insights. But yeah, that's pretty much all I use. I don't need the cards, no, but I choose to use them anyway because I love the cards and they help to organize Spirit's messages more efficiently. So yeah, that is my smoke alarm going off. I just hope one day I can do a video without it going off. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it needs batteries, but if that was the case, by now it wouldn't be continuing to go off, and it goes off at weird times. But anyways, I love you all, and I will see you, I don't know when, but I think I might be doing a live today. I don't know. If not, I will do one soon. Love and light.